Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Tembi. I hope you guys are great. So today's topic will be on about the questions that we were asked on our interviews. I'm just gonna share them with you because they were shared with us before we went to the interviews. So I'm just gonna share the questions with you, and then you can work through them just to prepare yourself, or just to also use them to get to know yourself better before you get into the course. So please subscribe, like, and share, and comment down below if you really find this video useful. I hope it helps you. So I have the questions written down. I wrote them down like the time we were asked about this course when we were interviewed. So the first question is, after 1 year of exposure, so what we do in radiography is you get, okay, with us, this is what they did. We got into the course, and then we did the first year without work-based learning. Work-based learning, it means you go and do your practicals, and then we do the whole first year without doing the work-based learning, and then we do the second year. When we do second year, that's when we then start getting exposed to work and stuff. So then that's when they do the interviews. That's when they did the interviews with us, right? Cool. So the first question is, after that 1 year of studying, the first year of exposure to the course academically, what are you looking forward to? That was the first question. So they will ask you, what are you looking forward to after the 1 year of academic course? And then the second question is, what are your expectations when you go to the work environment? You know, what are you expecting as a student? That's the second question. So I'm not going to give you answers. Just be open-minded and know yourself better. That is why I'm saying I hope these questions will not only prepare you for the interview, but they will also prepare you for the course. You know, they will help you. Please do go through them and see if you really want to be in radiography. And then the third question is, they'll ask you, how did you prep for this interview? So you have to then give your answer how you prepped for it. And then the second question is, how do you not the second question, that's the fourth one. How do you handle criticism in a workplace? So you have to know that as well. I think this question applies to every area in our lives. So I just, it's a matter of knowing who you are and how you deal with such things. You know, do you take it as a constructive thing, or as something that's gonna just bring you down, you know? But yes, that's the fourth question. And then you also have to know the hierarchy. The hierarchy, honestly speaking, I don't understand what it is. I once asked Operadam to what it is, but I think it's the steps in a workplace. Where do you fall under? You know, do you fall under second year students, third year students, or whatever? Or, you know, you just have to know where you fall under. Do you fall under supervision, or I don't know, guys, but I think it is steps medical. You know, where do you fall under the hierarchy? So you have a hierarchy, you know, you have students, qualified, you have the chief radiographer, you have the manager or whatever, but you have to know where you fall under. That is the hierarchy, the steps. So yeah, and then you have to know your strengths, you have to know your skills, your weaknesses. Just those are just simple interview questions. And then they will ask you, do you use public transport, or do you have your own transport? Yes, that they will ask. And then they will ask you, how is your attitude towards work? You know, I think these type of questions, they actually, you just have to look at them in a professional way, but they do apply, man, you know, in our daily lives. What's your attitude towards something? But this time it's professional. So what is your attitude towards work? That is I think that's the third last question, or fourth last. And then the next one is, they will want to know, Hori, why are you granted this opportunity? Like, why you, basically? You know, it's more like how we are going for an interview. They will ask you, why do you think you deserve this job? It's more like that question. So they will ask you, why are you granted this opportunity? So you have to know why, right? Cool. And then they'll ask you, what does patient care mean to you? Remember, in this field we deal with a lot of patients, guys. So you have to know, what does patient care mean to you? So do know, and I think that's another question that will prepare you if you really want to be in this course. All right. And then they'll lastly, the last question, they'll ask you, how do you handle stress or difficulty? One thing I can tell you about radiography, which is actually going to be in my next video, is that in this field you have to be a problem solver, because you encounter a lot of problems. It's either in the room with the patient, your images are not as, you know, as optimal, or your images are just not good, not even acceptable. So you have to know how to maneuver that and deal with the problem and solve it on your own. Yes, when you start, it's a bit difficult. You will be asking a lot, and it's okay to ask. Trust me, it's okay to ask. But eventually you have to, you know, grow and learn to solve problems on your own. That is one thing that's so stressful. And imagine if you are alone with a patient in a room and you encounter something so difficult and it's stressful, how are you going to deal with it? So basically that question applies to that. How do you handle stress and difficulty? They will want to know that, to see if you are really fit for this. You know, do you panic? Do you know, and be honest. Okay, don't be honest sometimes, I don't know, guys, but be honest with yourself. One thing I can tell you with an interview is, sometimes, as much as you are answering what they are asking you, it's always best to be honest, guys, with yourself. Sometimes you're not even honest with them, you are honest with yourself, because it's a challenge on its own. An interview is a challenge on its own for you, you know, to evaluate you. Are you really into this? Is this for you? So please use these questions to go through them, evaluate yourself, and see if this is really for you, you know, radiography. But honestly speaking, it's a really interesting course. It's difficult, I don't want to lie to you. And your marks from matric, they should be good. Actually, from grade 11, one of you guys asked me if what if your matric your grade 11 results are not good, because I mean that's what we used to apply to varsity, right? My marks were not good when I was applying to varsity, and they didn't take me, and that's why I had to now go and do medical lab technician in Cape Town. But no, your marks have to be good, guys, for them to take you go radiography. They took me matric. So please, your marks must be good. Be honest with yourself. Know what you want. You deal with a lot of things, and you know, take these questions and go through them, try and answer them, and see if this is really for you. Probably these questions, they might change, I don't know, but they were shared to us before we went to the interview. But I'm not sure if they will change or what, but please just go through them. I think they will be helpful. yeah, be honest with yourself. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and it was helpful. Yeah, please do like, comment, and subscribe and share if you have any questions on how to approach one of these questions. Will help with that. I can also ask if I don't know myself. You know, there's always people who are there to help. So please don't be afraid to ask, guys. We are here for you. Yeah, enjoy your day, and I love you so much, guys. I love you, and it's always good to share and help. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys. I love you.